Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Forever Wrestling Podcast. My name is Levi, and I am here alongside.
With Gustavo.
uh, what was
Welcome,
that?
everybody, to the first ever Forever Wrestling Podcast.
Podcast.
I'm going to do like Braun Breaker. Oh,
Dude,
my
Braun
God.
Breaker.
No, don't get it started. Don't get it started.
What do you mean?
Gotta let the people
I
know
ha-
who we
I
are, what
have
it do,
mixed
what it
I have
be.
mixed emotions about Braun
We can't
Breaker
talk
right now.
about Braun right now. You gotta tell them what it do, what it be, who we are, and why we're here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time ever you're seeing the Forever Wrestling Boys.
And hopefully you'll see a lot more after this.
It's the first, but not the last time. This is
Well, for introductions, my name's Levi. I'm from a small Midwest town.
and I mean I'm
And
Gustavo, and I'm from the Midwest as well, and we're the Forever Wrestling Boys. And thanks to our
two
love and
kids who
passion
loved
for
wrestling, who
wrestling,
grew up, fell out of it, and then fell back in love with it. Did I say that right?
something like that, or along those lines. Like I was a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
9-year-old boy. My number one favorite wrestler was John Cena. I watched it
I
growing
was
up.
younger watching than that, dude. My family goes down my bloodline quite a ways.
Oh,
Started with my
bloodline.
bloodline like that. Started with my great grandma.
But yeah, I know you've been watching it. It's been around your family for decades now. It's goes down all the way down. And for me, it all started when I
Mhm.
was like 9. I know I'd randomly just searching for something to watch on TV, and I came upon USA Network, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" And it was Monday Night Raw, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, "Whoa, this
OG
kind of
John
looks
Cena.
cool." And I think it was John Cena, and then from then I said like every
Was John
Monday.
Cena the first person you saw?
Pretty sure it was. I remember that it said like every Monday night at this 7 o'clock Central or whatever. I think it's been that time forever. Well, since I've been watching. And I just started watching it every Monday, every Monday. We were young. I was like in third grade. We had no worries, bro. Just watching TV every day. That's all we had. We had no internet really. No, we were no iPad
Just
kids.
get home, play, and then at seven
I didn't wasn't
o'clock,
even
here
playing
comes
that much.
turn on Raw or SmackDown.
I remember it clearly now. I was second grade when I started watching. I had just got here, and I fell in love with it. And the
I don't
older
know
we
when I
got,
started.
I was like, there was a point where it was kind of mid, and like I wasn't watching it anymore. Like I still liked it, but I wasn't into it. So
The
I just
era of
kind of
he
fell
who
in.
shall not be named.
And then slowly but surely,
You just gonna go over that one?
it came back to me.
What?
The love is here.
Oh.
We love wrestling. And that's why we are forever wrestling. Because we will forever love wrestling. Then,
Now.
now, forever
Forever.
together.
I think that's actually where we got the name, isn't it?
And now, I got 3 words for you. Are you
You
ready?
ready?
Copyright first video, damn it. Shit was
That would
weird already.
suck.
But no, ever since WrestleMania 39, we got back into it. We went to WrestleMania 39, accomplished the dream we had as little kids. We went to our first ever WrestleMania, and then right after that WrestleMania, we kept up with WWE all of
I
that
kept
year,
with it all the time. Instagram, Twitter,
weekly
weekly
highlights,
episodes, highlights,
and then all led up to
PLEs.
WrestleMania 40,
The biggest one ever.
biggest on the grandest stage of them all, where Cody Rhodes took down the tribal chief himself, Roman.
I'm
Made it,
sad.
made it
Dude,
special.
I wanted Cody to win, but I missed the tribal chief.
We all missed the tribal chief, and we know he's gonna come back as the biggest babyface. But
He's the real one.
we'll see when he comes back. But ever since WrestleMania 39, we've been locked in, and so
Can you imagine the pop that's gonna happen when he comes back?
it's gonna be huge. I'm ready.
SummerSlam. I think it's happening at SummerSlam.
Hopefully we're there for it. You never know.
I feel like Solo or one of the Bloodlines is gonna be in a match, and
It's gonna
then
happen before
in the middle
SummerSlam.
or at the end of it. You think it's gonna happen before
Oh
SummerSlam?
yeah, he's gotta have a match at
Oh,
SummerSlam.
what if they do Solo versus Roman?
It has to be.
Like Roman's like, hey, you think you're the tribal
They're
chief?
not
Then
gonna
come and
wait till
beat me for it,
WrestleMania to do
bitch.
that. They're gonna do it at SummerSlam.
Sorry, you might have to bleep
You're
that
gonna have to
out.
make me
I don't
bleep
know the
also.
rules of this. My bad. I get passionate.
It's good. good to have passion, but there's a line, there, buddy.
Passion's important.
But yeah, now we're addicted to wrestling. We have this love for wrestling. We both love it, and we're like, what the heck? Let's start a wrestling podcast. It's something we both love and passionate about. Let's see where it takes us.
Mm-hmm.
Not only this is a podcast, but in this YouTube channel, there will be vlogs as well of our wrestling experiences. That because we love to go to these wrestling shows,
Raw, SmackDown, the live events,
like
PLEs, whatever we
WrestleMania
go
40.
to.
We went with our two of our other best friends. That was one of the best experiences ever. It was so much better than WrestleMania 39. Not only
Oh, so much
because
better.
WrestleMania 40 was like literally the best with like all the people that came out and
Storylines,
like with our
John
friends.
Cena, Undertaker. I finally got to see the Undertaker in person. His whole career, all these years, I never got to watch him once in person. I didn't really get to watch
I
him,
almost
but
passed out, dude.
at least he did a choke slam.
According to Nick, I thought he looked. He thought I was gonna pass out. I was going
You
crazy.
you were having a heart
I was
attack.
like, ah.
Your ghost was leaving your body.
It was amazing. And now we're fully locked in, and we wanna bring wrestling content to you guys.
Yep.
We're gonna take you along this journey to see where it takes us. I know we're gonna be at WrestleMania 41. You know,
In Vegas.
in Las Vegas, baby.
Not to say about Vegas.
Las Vegas. But it's gonna be great. We're gonna be
Anyway,
coming
you
in
ready to get started?
with weekly episodes here, so just stay tuned. Make sure to leave a like down, comment down below, subscribe if somehow you find us. You know, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know, wherever you find us.
Every Thursday. I don't know the time yet, but hopefully every Thursday.
We'll see about that.
Maybe
We'll
Friday
see.
morning. Friday
See
before
what- we'll see
SmackDown.
what let us get this thing rolling, and we'll. I just know it's gonna be weekly episodes. We gotta stay consistent. We are. But we're here.
Yeah. Guaranteed weekly. Just don't know the
Uh,
day yet.
I think that's a long enough intro. Let's get to it.
Well, first I have LA Knight and Street Profits take out Hayes and A-Town Down Under.
Well, yeah.
I hate it.
So this goes back to the SmackDown before King and King
Oh
of
yeah,
the Ring.
SmackDown before King of the Ring.
LA Knight.
Was it in
Saudi.
Jeddah too?
Yeah, it's same place.
They were both in Jeddah, right?
Same place. Same arena, same everything. Let me tell you what, LA Knight.
Carmelo
rules.
Hayes came down on the I can't think of what it's called. The show.
The theory and Waller, the Waller effect.
The Waller effect, yeah. I was
Yep.
blanking. And he
Waller
started
effect,
talking smack
Theory and
about
Carmelo
my guy
Hayes.
LA Knight. LA Knight don't take that kind of stuff.
You don't take that crap, man. And then he came out. And the pop LA Knight got, dude. The people love him. Inside.
Everyone loves LA Knight. Everywhere he goes, he always
Everybody
gets a
loves-
big pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they gotta do something with LA Knight. soon.
LA Knight. Yeah.
But with the backstage segments that we've seen, it's looking like hopefully, crossing fingers that it's gonna be LA Knight versus Logan at SummerSlam.
Logan at SummerSlam.
With Logan
But
losing.
do they make Logan lose
Yes,
at
he's gotta lose. He's a
his
heel.
hometown though? Yeah.
Get him out of there.
I guess heels do lose at their
I
hometown
don't know if
sometimes.
I see him. He's not gonna hold it to WrestleMania. That's too much.
That's too long.
The only way it has to be Logan LA. The only way it's not LA Logan is if somehow he went like he's in Money in the Bank and he wins the contract. I just don't see that happening either.
How do they set it up though? LA versus Logan.
Just let Triple H cook. Just let him cook.
Let Triple H cook.
He's got it all figured out. We can't question him.
Just gotta know Triple H has got it figured out.
Exactly.
Speaking of Logan, there was a little controversy on the SmackDown that night
Yeah, with the little knuckles.
with the knuckles in
old
his
brass
brother's
knuckles.
pants.
He just can't get away from those brass knuckles. Why is he
No,
breaking
like
them?
Cody Rhodes says, they were a crutch. He thinks he needs him to win. Which surprisingly, Cody Rhodes actually talked pretty good about him though. Actually said he was a pro wrestler. And he
but
has
still
the
cooked him
talent.
on the mic.
Huh?
He still cooked him though.
Who did?
Cody cooked him on the mic.
Oh, Cody cooked him on the mic, yeah.
He was saying like he would never ever be undisputed champion because
Mm.
he won't take.
He just won't have the grit. He ain't got the will. He ain't got the will like Cody did.
Overall, it was a good.
Cody went through everyone, dude. He went through Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, the final
Everyone.
boss, The Rock.
I don't know if he went through
Everybody.
everyone
Well, not everyone, but
because he
three
didn't
big
have that
guys.
many.
3 big names in
He
WWE.
fought Brock 3 times, Seth 3 times.
Did he fight Seth?
Yeah, dude, that was his first rivalry when he got here
Oh yeah, it was. But I'm talking about like just to get
to get
the
to the
title,
Roman.
to get to the top
Only
of the
because
mountain.
he got 2 Royal Rumble wins.
Back to back. He's only the second person to get back to back Royal Rumbles, right?
I'm not sure how many people have done it, but I just know Stone Cold Steve Austin has done it.
Back to back, yeah.
I don't know if he's the second or what, but I know he's up there in history. But that's enough Cody and Logan from SmackDown. What about Randy and Tamatanga?
See the way Tamatonga came out? That stupid meme pops up all over my social media.
That's great. I think it's amazing.
Dude, he does good as his character. Unhinged.
I love
He's awesome.
Tama, right? Tamatanga.
Tamatonga, he
I
does
like
a
him a
very
lot
good
better
job.
than Tangaloa because Tangaloa he's
Yeah,
not doing
he's
nothing,
kind
bro.
of quiet right now. Actually, he's kind of being the solo right now. The
The new
quiet in the
Solo.
background, tough guy.
Solo's the new tribal chief.
Like Solo's Roman right now.
Tamatonga's like one of the
Tamatonga,
Usos,
he's I guess Jimmy,
and then
because
we got
Jay's not in anymore.
Tangaloa, just very quiet and mysterious back there.
But although he hasn't fought yet.
Not
When are they
yet,
gonna
but
get
I
him to
know we're gonna
fight?
see him. Give it time. This is one of those storylines where it's gonna take a while to play out because they gotta lead to something big at SummerSlam.
You know what I think? What if The Rock is actually behind this?
Oh, it's gotta be The Rock.
Because one, he thinks, or he's mad at Roman for losing the title, and he also holds resentment for getting speared.
That's why I think it leads to Roman Rock at WrestleMania, but
Roman would Rock be cool,
we just
but we
gotta
do
let
need
it
to see
play
a
out.
Solo versus uh
Tribal Chief.
Roman.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
think that's a WrestleMania match.
no, that's not a WrestleMania
I'd rather
match.
see Roman Rock and then
I
Cody,
feel like next
Cody
next
someone else.
next year we do get the Roman versus Rock
We have to
everyone
get
wanted.
Roman Rock at some point, and it's no better place than Las Vegas. Like it has to be there
Mm,
before the Rock gets too
yeah,
old, and he
yeah,
gets
he's like 52 now, isn't he?
or like
53.
he's got so many movies to make. Like he can't be taking all this free time.
Yeah,
Well,
how's
you
he
don't
gonna have
have free
time to
time.
do WrestleMania? Plus, he's got to like build up the story, and then he's got to go shoot Fast and Furious. Like, how does The Rock do it? Like, you can hate him, you can love him, but you gotta give him props.
He's a man,
He's a
man. He's a
hardworking
hardworking
man.
man. Got that
Okay, take my
character
line.
going. But yeah, Randy made it to the finals against the old Tama Tonga.
Bailey also kept her title.
Yeah, but it's just another. It wasn't like a.
It wasn't like a fantastic match, but
It's just
it
they're
still
trying to
did
get
pretty
Chelsea
good.
Green into the fold.
Why
But
though?
I think
She needs to leave Piper.
no. Well, this is the thing. That's why they're together. Then that's why Piper is gonna go against Bailey at Clash at the Castle. That's the plan.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah,
Because Piper's from the UK, like somewhere over there. I mean, I don't think I don't think she's gonna win. But you know what? They want these hometown people to
they
be
gotta
there.
make people look good in their hometown
So I think it
because
just
you know
leads
they're gonna
to
get
Bailey
cheered if
versus
people are gonna
Piper.
show up to see them.
Because
But I don't see Piper beating Bailey.
no, I don't. I don't think.
I actually see Bailey losing her title at SummerSlam too.
I don't know when she'll lose it, but it's gotta be Tiffy time, bro.
No, I hate Tiffy Time. She annoys me. Stop bringing her up, dude.
Hey,
I know it's just a gimmick, but she's very
Tiffy
good at
time's
her
on top,
gimmick, and
baby.
I
Tiffy
don't
time.
like it. Huh?
Tiffy time's on top, baby.
Tiffy Time. She ain't
Shit on
nothing,
Tiffy.
dude. Even my dad likes
Just
her, and
remember,
I just don't see it.
just remember when it's Tiffy time. She's gonna go on to win Money in the Bank, and she's gonna cash it in like SummerSlam or something like that. Just like Io
Sadly,
Sky.
sadly I could see that happening. It's
Just
very
wait. Just let
sad.
him cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
All right, but that's enough for SmackDown talk.
Let's get to the PLE.
The big
Jeddah, Saudi
PLA.
Arabia.
Woo,
First
wow.
match came out Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch.
I
How do you
was
feel about
loving
that
this
match?
crowd. I was loving the crowd. It was an
They were actually very hype.
everybody usually says the Saudi crowd is not that good, and wow, they showed up
They showed up tonight.
after seeing the France crowd at Backlash.
Dude, France set the bar.
Exactly. Yeah.
If
So
you
I'm
aren't
tired of these U.S. crowds.
okay, whoa, chill, bud, chill. We love the
No, just
US. We
look at
love
the
the US.
last. Just look at this last Raw. Dude, the crowd was dead.
Yeah, no one really cheered.
A hype crowd makes watching it so much better. Like Backlash.
It really does. They were
Wow,
making the camera bounce, dude.
that was one of the best PLEs ever because of the crowd.
And they were getting noise alerts on their watches.
When Uso came out. Uso.
Aw, dude. Ooh, so.
But yeah, let's. But Liv Morgan. Oh, I love Liv Morgan. She's one of my
Listen,
favorites right now
story
too.
wise, I'm happy she won. However, from being an OG fan, Becky Lynch, I wish she kept it.
No, bro.
Hey,
What?
I said story wise, I was happy she lost it. Chill, my guy.
Becky's like the Hulk Hogan of the new era. Come on, get
Yeah,
pedo.
but I'm
She
loyal
won't
to
put no one
Becky.
over.
I'm happy when she's up.
Exactly, but then, you know she only came back because Rhea got injured. She was supposed to take off a long,
I know.
like
Her and
long
Seth could
break.
have been at home with
Well,
their child.
she will be now.
Yeah, she'll be. She'll
But like,
finally get her break.
I think this is amazing because I I don't think Rhea's gonna be that long. I don't know exactly how long,
How
but
much longer do you think she's gonna be?
last I knew, I think she was gonna be good to go for SummerSlam. So
Oh, I'm
which
ready for my mommy to
so
come back.
obviously this is
Mm.
has to lead to a Liv versus Rhea at SummerSlam. That's gonna be huge.
Ah, SummerSlam?
It
Don't you
will be
feel like at this
SummerSlam.
point it'd be a better match at WrestleMania? Which I know would be so
That's so
long,
far
but
away. I don't think so. Unless
you
Rhea's
don't
gonna
think
be
so?
out that long. But as soon as Rhea is back, like that has to be the storyline. She can't go somewhere else.
No.
So if she's
She
not
needs to
out for
get.
that long, it has to be SummerSlam. It's gonna be SummerSlam.
But the question is, do they get her the championship back or wait a little bit?
No, they're not gonna give it back right
No,
away.
they never give it back right when the person shows up.
That
The person
rivalry,
has to.
that's gonna be like a trilogy, like
Oh
three
yeah,
fights.
3 fights.
Yeah, like it has to be like the Cody and Brock and Cody Rollins. Like I want to see a lot of these. At least two, but it's not gonna be a one match type of thing.
I gotta say, I do like the longer storylines now.
You gotta let them cook.
But you gotta be careful because if you make them too long, then people lose interest.
Yeah, like Uncle Howdy. Let's we can talk
What's
about
going
that.
on with Uncle Howdy,
Talk about that
dude?
later. We gotta
I'm
you,
tired of the
we
QR
getting
codes.
sidetracked here because we gotta
I'm
keep
ready.
talking
I'm
about the
ready for
PLE.
the. Anyway, still talking on the Liv Becky Lynch thing. Freaking Dom. The only reason Liv won is because Dom came out.
I like
Because he
Dom.
wanted to make sure Liv didn't get the belt.
It's a W from Dom.
Although, I'll talk about this later, but later it didn't seem like that. That's why he came
It's a
out.
W from Dom.
Double cross.
He was helping
It's an L
Becky,
from Dom.
but
He was helping Becky.
Liv Morgan took advantage. You know, used the chair to her advantage, and she won.
If he really didn't want Liv to win, he should have just stayed out of it.
Yeah, but this
But
is
oh
let him
no.
cook, bro.
Huh?
So let him cook. He knows what he's
Let
doing.
who cook? Dom?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He got Riz, bro. But watch out.
He's got the Latino heat.
Exactly. He's Eddie Guerrero's son, bro.
That is not true at all, and you know it.
Hey, just let the WWE fans believe it.
They know it's not
No,
true.
we know it's not true, but we like to say it.
He's his
Especially when he's wearing the mullet and the mustache, he looks like young Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, he does.
But
And moving on to the Queen of the Ring match.
why are you gonna jump over Sammy just like that?
What do you mean jump over Sammy? Oh, I did jump over Sammy. I forgot his match was right before that. Oops, my bad. Sammy versus Big Bronson Reed and Chad Gable.
Chad Gable, the man with all the heat right now.
I kind of like Big Bronson Reed's kind of growing on me just a little bit.
Yeah, I will say he's growing on me a lot more. I like him a lot better than I did when he first got here. When he first got here,
He's been doing a lot better.
I didn't really know who he was. But now with this whole, it's been a while, like 2 years, something like that, since he came back.
hmm
And finally, I'm starting to be like, okay, this guy's not too bad.
Yeah, he's finally starting to. I think he's better at promos now too.
But this match was probably one of the best on the whole card. This triple threat match.
I think it was the best other than Cody's. which
It
we'll talk
literally
about
had a
later.
little
But
bit of everything. This was amazing. The storyline between Chad and the Alpha Academy, and then with
uh,
Sammy.
Chad,
This whole thing
Chad,
was just
Chad,
cooking.
Chad.
Like Chad, he's an asshole.
He is an asshole.
He's making Otis
I knew his heel
anything
turn
he
was
wants to.
coming, but I didn't think he'd be this good at it. I figured he'd be a bad heel, like bad at being a heel.
No,
But
he's
he's
cooking,
actually
bro.
doing a really good job.
It's Perk Angle. You know what I'm saying?
He's what?
Perk Angle.
Perk Angle?
You don't even know what that is? Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, he says he's a WWE fan, but he don't even know what Perk Angle is.
I guess I missed that part. My bad. My bad. I don't remember
You
that.
haven't seen all the talk comparing him to Perk Angle?
Perk Angle. I guess I
I
haven't
guess
seen
you'll have
that.
to check it out, but it was amazing whenever Otis
I do like
clotheslined him.
the "you suck" chants.
Yeah, he adopted the "You
The
Suck" chance from Kurt Angle.
mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. He's literally like the new Kurt Angle.
But yeah, Otis when he took him out, that was awesome.
That
I
was
thought that was gonna
amazing.
be, although he was actually heading for Sammy, but
True.
Sammy fortunately ducked.
It didn't lead to a full turn on him yet. He's
No,
still
I
with
think it's
Alpha
coming though.
Academy.
I think it's coming.
They're
I got a
cooking with it
feeling.
though. That's why it's pure cinema right now. This is like the
It
Bloodline
is.
story, but like this is the Alpha Academies. Like this thing's cooking. This is what I look forward to every week to see what's
This
happening
is like the
next.
bloodline, the leader abusing the rest of them, and there's
like
one that's like conflicted.
like
Like
when they were
Otis is Jay
abusing
right
Sammy.
now. Jay for the longest time was conflicted.
So was Sammy, honorary use.
Sammy, yeah.
But it ended with Sammy retaining the championship, which is what I expected.
Yeah, I didn't
That
expect him to lose,
the match cooked.
especially around his people.
It was
Very
amazing.
rare when they lose around their crowd.
Very
Do
rare
you know
for it to
Sammy was the
happen.
most, what was it? He was the most liked wrestler there or something like that.
Yeah, I believe it.
I don't remember what it was. It was something he was the most something superstar there, most famous or or most liked, something like that.
Anyways, that match cooked, and I loved it.
But now we could talk about the Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, wow, dude, she crushed.
Literally, she
She literally
crushed
crushed
Lyra.
her. I was worried for her. I was like, "Qué
Lyra was
pedo?"
trying to do uh
Damn.
the the power slam on her, but Nia
She's
just
literally like,
plop right on
boom,
her.
mocos, güey. Toma. She was like, "Get out of here."
Mochas. Uh,
Damn, dude, that was good though. I
Although,
expected
did
Nia to
Nia
win.
really deserve it?
Yeah, she's doing so much
I
better
know.
now in this new run after she came back to
I
the company.
guess.
She's doing a lot better, and she's a heel right now. And in order to be able to put her over in SmackDown, because they need a heel star, this is
On
perfect.
top, they
Queen
need a heel
Nia.
star.
Yeah, because they only got really Tiffy and Nia now, and Chelsea, and like
All our champions other than Logan, like singles wise, are
face.
baby faces, aren't they? Cody's
Well,
babyface, Sammy's babyface.
now we well with the new rule, what they said, what was it? What they said that the Queen and King get a championship match. So now we know it's gonna be probably more than likely Bailey versus Nia at SummerSlam.
You think Bailey's gonna keep it that long?
I said, well, as of right now, that's what it would be.
But I guess if it wasn't Bailey, who else would it be? Like, who else
But
would they give the
I could see
championship right now?
letting them be Bailey versus Nia.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's gotta be Tiffany Stratton. But
Mm.
sometimes when they're over, they don't necessarily pull the trigger on it right away.
Look at LA
That's
Knight,
what I was about to
dude.
say. Like LA
Going
Knight
back to LA Knight.
has been
He's
over
so,
for
and
so
Jey
long.
Uso. That's two big stars
Jay
that are over right now.
Uso,
They don't give him
like I
anything.
know we love Jay Uso and he's
I do love Jey
best
Uso.
baby face
Don't
right
bash on
now.
my Jay. Don't bash on
But
Jay,
you gotta
dude.
put this in like you gotta be logical with this.
Business perspective, you mean?
Like he's not gonna win a championship right now. As much as we want him to. Just look at your boy LA Knight. He's been over for how long and they still haven't given him the championship?
He's been over for
And it's
so
not gonna
long.
happen with Jay.
But I think the U.S. champ is
Jay they
finally
just
going to be
need somebody to
his.
carry the he needs to be the face of Raw right now since we got people like Drew that were out, CM Punk that was out, Seth Rollins is out. So they need a big baby
Yeah, what's
face.
with WWE? Everyone getting hurt.
I don't know.
Like, is it because they're letting the
injury bug.
wrestlers be a little more, they're giving a little more freedom,
I don't know
so they're
why.
making it a little more real?
Thankfully, we got Drew back. But that was. Let's get back to this Nia Jax.
When are we gonna get the Drew versus CM
It's
Punk?
coming.
Hold
It's
on.
coming. It's coming.
Okay, okay, okay. Anyway, continue with the Nia Jax.
Well, no, I think that's enough of Nia Jax. Like, I think it was a solid match.
Yeah, it's a pretty
It was
good
all right.
match.
Like, I expect Nia to win. Like, okay, that's fine.
Saw all the same moves. The Annihilator,
Yeah,
throwing Lyra around. Lyra actually kept her all in there though. Like she did good.
yeah. Like after this match, like I'm actually kind of starting to like Lyra. Like, oh, she's pretty good. I didn't really know much of her because she came up from NXT.
Yeah, I need to get more into NXT. That way I know when people come up, I
I
know
don't
about them.
necessarily watch that much of NXT. I just know like the big top stars.
I just see highlights
Like
on
whoop
Twitter
that
and
trick, whoop that trick. But that's all about I know right now.
I did keep up with Carmelo Hayes while he was in NXT though.
I liked him. I was keeping up when it was like Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes and Baron Corbin and like these people.
Speaking of Carmelo Hayes, I know he just came up, but he was a lot better in NXT. He hasn't
Well,
really
no,
shown
it's
up in.
well obviously they're not gonna push him right away though.
Well, I didn't say
These guys
push.
are
I meant
young
like
stars that are eventually
his
they're gonna get
matches
their
right now are kind of mid.
yeah, but just let him cook. You gotta let these other
Let him
stars that
grow.
are older just let them be, and then these young stars they're gonna be the face of the company like 5 years from
When
now.
we're in like our 30s.
5 years, 10 years from now, we'll be seeing like Braun Breaker be the new head honcho.
Oh Lord, Braun Breaker.
So
Don't get me started on him.
talking about Braun Breaker and how he was pissed about not being King of the Ring.
Well, we want to
Gunther.
jump that far ahead?
No,
Oh, Gunther. Okay,
let me
a very
cook. Let me
controversial.
cook.
Sorry, sorry. A very
We're
controversial match.
very controversial. It was a banger though.
Did Gunther? It
Before all this
was very
controversy,
good. I don't know how
Randy,
Randy with his hurt knee. How did he do it?
Randy's one of the best sellers in the company, like ever. He just he's selling like his back, his knee, like everything.
His
He's so
knee.
amazing at
Like he
what
actually
he
makes you
does.
believe he's hurt.
But I told you the week before, you were like, Randy deserves the win. I was like, no, I'm sorry, but Gunther's gonna win.
But Randy does
He
deserve the
deserves it.
win.
I'm not gonna say he doesn't, but he's at the point of his career where he doesn't need the wins to
Or he
be a
just
big
helps people
top
put
mega
over.
star. Yeah, he just puts people over. And
I wouldn't say he's necessarily at that point where he just puts people over yet.
no, no, well, he is
He's
to the
still got a
point
lot of
where
room
well,
to
he puts them
move.
over, and he doesn't have to worry about that. He not like he is still a star. He can still go and be like, Cody, I want the championship because that's just how big of a star he is. He doesn't need a win.
Besides, we still need to actually hold on. I don't want to leave off this match yet. But to the controversial part of the match, did you see Randy's shoulder wasn't down?
Yeah,
I don't think I don't think either shoulder was down actually. I think he
that.
was on like this part of his arm, like right here.
That was the headline from that match.
Mhm.
But then Triple H came out and said, like,
It's
what was
referee's
done is done.
decision.
Is referee's decision, and that's it.
But he did say he was gonna I don't know how if you can really correct it, but he's gonna give a match or something to Randy to make up for it, I
Yeah,
guess.
it would just end up with Gunther winning, so I just don't see no point in doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, King Gunther now. King Gunther.
Ring General and King
It's
of the
gonna lead
Ring.
to a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Speaking of
Eventually.
Gunther on Imperium, when are they gonna bring Giovanni back?
They're not
Like I
bringing
haven't
him
seen
back. They
him.
kicked him out, bro.
They did?
And he got drafted to
No,
SmackDown.
no, no. Not that's what I meant. Like he hasn't shown up on SmackDown yet.
Oh, why?
Like when's
No.
he?
They're probably
Like he
waiting
got
for a long
drafted,
time
but
to go. Like they gotta wait for a long time because they gotta repackage him as something else. Like so he's not related to Imperium. So just let him cook.
I guess.
And he's
Yes.
been at it for a while. He deserves a long break.
But he's got to say something about getting kicked out of Imperium. You can't just bring him
No,
back and then act like it didn't
they're on
happen.
different brands now. They might not even bring it up. Honestly,
I
depends
guess.
what his new thing is, new act. But over. Let's
And
get
now, honestly, what I think is the best match of the night, the main event, Logan versus Cody.
Logan Cody.
What do you think of that?
I thought it was an amazing match, just like I expected, because Logan keeps
Both of them
delivering
performed
these
very
bangers,
well.
and Cody delivers
The
bangers after
match,
banger.
the match kept me excited the whole time. And seeing that drone shot Logan
That
did,
was one of the
that
best
was
things I've
cool.
ever seen.
Him on the top rope
And
does
he's
the
been wanting this for like 2 years now. He posted
does the Triple H spit the water out
spits
with the
the prime,
prime.
frog splash to the table, drone shot. Wow, that was
That was
beautiful.
awesome.
Wow, like that went viral. Like that's one of the best shots ever.
But again, during the match, what did he do?
You know he's got to bring the brass knuckles out, bro. Come on, it's
It
Logan
was his
Paul.
entourage that had him too this time. He
But
got it from them.
as long
Hit
as
Cody right in the gut.
we all knew this was gonna be a banger.
And then he almost got into a fight with Michael Cole because Michael Cole was calling
Yeah,
him
I like
out.
that.
That
That was
was
funny.
awesome. I like how I like when they get the announcers involved or the commentators
It's
bringing
amazing.
it, whatever you can.
Especially Michael Cole is one of the greatest ever. So,
Hmm.
but we all knew what the result was gonna be for this match. Like we
Oh,
can't
we
beat
knew
around the
Cody
bush.
wasn't gonna lose.
Cody's not
No
losing.
way.
Cody's gonna
Cody
keep
ain't
this thing till
losing.
WrestleMania, at least.
I think they'll let him keep it past WrestleMania.
Probably, but I know at least WrestleMania.
At least a year.
Which would
No one. He's the first one in his whole family of wrestlers that got this title.
which kind
They're
of
not gonna take it
sucks.
away from him.
Like that we know, like more than likely he's gonna keep it to WrestleMania. So like all these next feuds, like we kind of assume Cody's gonna win.
Yeah, he's gonna win.
Like, but we all assumed he was gonna beat Logan, but the feud still cooked. Like the promos
Yeah,
were amazing, the match was amazing, so it was a positive.
kept you excited.
It did keep me excited, and I this next PLE is like the one I'm super excited about.
Clash at the Castle.
It's one of my favorites, and I'm so
Do you
happy.
think, speaking of Drew from earlier, do you think CM Punk shows up and messes with Drew in this?
Oh, he's definitely showing up and costing them the match, leading to a CM
You
Punk
think
versus
so?
Drew at SummerSlam.
How far away do you think we are from
I
CM Punk coming back?
put money on it, bro.
I kind of don't like Drew right now. You
I
put money on
love
it?
Drew,
How
bro. I
much?
love CM Punk. I love Drew. I like them both. I now that I'm older, it's a lot different than when I was young. When I was young, I'd cheer for the baby faces. I wanted the heroes to win all
You
the
chill
time.
for the heel now?
And now, no, I
It
just look at it from
depends.
both sides. Like I can appreciate a good
Oh, you can.
heel and a good face. So like when CM Punk and Drew go against each other in these promos, like I like both sides. But ultimately, whenever they face off and have that big matchup,
You want CM Punk to win?
I'm a CM Punk guy.
You want
Yeah.
CM Punk guy?
Look in
Cult
my
of
eyes.
personality.
But yeah, but we'll we'll skip over that because there wasn't really no much CM Punk Drew action this past weekend. But
Nah.
overall,
Drew brought him up on Raw, but
that's
like
pretty
a
much
small
it
bit.
for the King and Queen of the Ring.
Overall, a good PLE. I
Overall,
really
it's a good
enjoyed it.
PLA. Why do you rate it at 1 out of 10?
Like an 8. I'd give it an 8. A good solid 8.
I'm gonna have to give it like an I think I give it an 8.5. It's pretty good. I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
8.5.
And maybe
Add that extra
if
point 5 on there.
we did have a one title change. Liv Morgan got the job done, and Gunther is the
Wouldn't
next
have
big
happened if
star. He
Dom didn't
won.
interfere.
Maya won. This Logan Cody match was a banger. I give it an 8.5.
Although, why won't Gunther wear the crown? He's not put the crown on his head at all
He's
yet.
even before like when he won. Like I knew he was not gonna be the type of guy to wear it. I don't think it would look right on him. Have you seen
You
his
don't think
head?
so?
It's not gonna look good on him. He knows it too, bro. He's like,
Why you bashing the
he's
guy
the
on his
type of
head?
guy to like walk around with it, like just showing it off to the side.
Nah.
It's not the type of guy like King Booker. King Booker, he was the type of guy where King Booker T, one of the best to ever
Oh
be a
yeah.
King of the Ring.
I think Booker T was the best King of the Ring there
But
ever was.
hey, don't forget, hey, you're slacking, bro. Stone Cold Steve Austin was King of the Ring too.
Ah, true, true, true. I
Yeah,
guess.
watch what you say. You remember who won King of the
Austin
Ring?
316 says, "I just whooped your ass." Sorry if you have to bleep that out again.
But yeah, that was an amazing weekend. Can't wait for the next PLE. We'll move on to Raw. A little recap of Raw here.
Who's gonna win Clash at the Castle, Drew or
Yeah,
Damien?
it was made official at the PLE. It's gonna be Drew versus Damon. And like I said, my prediction is as much as I actually would love Drew to win his home country, he's not winning. CM Punk's gonna go out there and cost him.
I see Damien versus Gunther at SummerSlam.
Yeah, especially after it was made official as well that the winners would get the championship match at SummerSlam. That really put a
That'd be cool too,
dagger.
because they're both pretty tall, pretty fit guys.
That's why I really put a dagger to my plans because I was like, yeah, Damien's gonna win. It could lead to a Damien CM Punk championship match at SummerSlam.
And
But
honestly, Damien's
nah,
been doing pretty good, like as a champion.
he's
I
getting
kind of
better.
doubted. I doubted him, but he's actually like
At first, he wasn't really
he's
that good,
intrigued me.
but now I think he's getting better and better every week. And
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely gonna be Damien versus Gunther. But the way they're building up Gunther, Gunther's got to win. I think he's gonna win at
You think he's gonna
SummerSlam.
win? They're gonna give him another champion that soon?
unless
Okay, they'll give it to him, but they won't let him keep it like that long. Cause he
unless
just he just set a record.
unless there's like a Money in the Bank cash in, or somebody costs them the match, leading to another rivalry. That's the only way. Cause I know they're not gonna let Gunther lose clean. Because
No, no.
they're gonna build him up as this monster. And eventually, I would love to see like a Finn Balor versus Damien. Like they turn on each other and they go against each other for the championship. But
I don't really see that
I
happening.
just don't know how this. That's me personally. Like I would love to
At
see that,
this
but I don't
point,
know. So many
what
different
if the
things that can happen.
whole Judgment Day, asides from Mommy, of course, turns on Damien? Because they all have been seen talking with Liv at some point. Liv and Dame or Dominic were seen coming out of the same room. Finn and Liv were seen coming out of the same car.
It's this whole
This
storyline has been cooking.
just this Raw, JD was seen talking
Talking
to
to
Liv
Liv,
backstage.
Damien brought it up.
He did bring it up,
So I don't know what's cooking there behind the scenes. But I just know that when mommy comes back, oof, she's gonna be
shit's
literally
gonna
like
go down.
shit's gonna go down, and she's gonna be like the biggest baby face on Raw. She was already a baby face in a heel faction. Like people would cheer for mommy,
But boo everyone
but as
else.
soon as you get Dominic on the mic, oof,
Ah,
that's the biggest heat,
boo.
bro.
The whole
That's why
time they
it's
wouldn't
gonna.
even let him
I think
talk,
it's
bro.
gonna be so cool to have Dominic on Liv's side, like the heels,
Why?
cause they're gonna play the part good. They're gonna get booed out of the building, and then mommy's literally gonna get cheered.
I guess.
It's gonna be amazing.
Actually, that would throw Mommy over even more because it's like Dom betrayed her. So people would hate him more and love her more.
Let's get mommy come back, fight SummerSlam, probably lose, but let's have her win the Royal Rumble and then get it back at WrestleMania.
That'd be cool.
There we go. I cooked. Just let me cook.
Now the whole Braun Strowman versus the Judgment Day, dude.
It's
JD,
amazing. That
he
is so
just got
funny.
thrown around and bashed in that match.
It
He didn't
is
even
so
do
funny.
anything. I guess he did hurt Braun's leg and got him down for a little bit,
Braun he's a
but for the
beast.
most part, Braun was he was in charge of that match.
He's a big meaty beast, bro. Big
They
muscle
say it like
bear.
that.
Oh yeah. I think it's so much. I think it's so funny when like he runs after him.
He
And he
ran
literally
after
did
him
it
all night after that.
all raw. He's like, "Where's JD?"
Uh
He's
huh.
just running after him, which led to an amazing moment in the last match that we'll get to eventually.
Hmm.
But
I
obviously,
still can't
that
believe
was
that
just
happened.
like a little squash match. Like,
It was just like a little filler match,
yeah, yeah.
just because Braun has problems with the Judgment Day right now.
But yeah,
And then
and
what
then
was
dude,
next?
yeah, oh man, I want to talk about this so bad. Dude, I freaking love Braun Breaker.
I like Braun Breaker, and yes, I agree he should have been in the tournament. But
No,
would he
he
have
should not been
won
in the
if he was in the
tournament. He
tournament?
should not
You
been
don't
in the
think he should have
tournament.
been in the tournament?
No,
Why?
because this whole thing they're cooking right now is so amazing.
Yeah, but
Look,
if you
you
get
can.
rid of this,
If
just
he
of
was
who
in the
he is,
tournament, that would have been bad for him. You can't lose right now. You gotta build him up. If he would have had to lose to Gunther, that would have done nothing for him. If
he
anything,
hasn't fought against any like big or good superstars
yeah,
yet.
because there's so many
He
people
just
that deserve
all like little
all
filler
these matches.
matches.
Like they gotta wait. They gotta wait until he can finally make that jump
Although, why he gotta take on
in the
my man
championship
Ricochet like
scene.
that?
Because he can either become a intercontinental first, or he can win Money in the Bank, or I don't know.
I see him being
But
intercontinental
right now,
first.
what I see,
US seems like too low a
well, he's on
championship for
Raw.
him first.
He's on Raw, so he has to go after the
Oh yeah,
intercontinental.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He has
But
to go
right now,
intercontinental. Oh yeah, intercontinental.
that spear is literally the best in the game right now. I'd say that spear. It's better than Roman Reigns, bro.
When he took out Dixon last week, dude,
The energy he does it with, dude. It's just
the speed, he's
the
quick.
speed, energy.
For a
Like
big guy, he's quick.
me watching it on TV makes me like want to get up and like I just want to do it
I
too.
like how intense he gets after he
Yeah,
spears
that's what I'm
someone
saying.
too.
Like the intensity he brings.
He does like
Makes
the
me get the adrenaline pumping, bro. Like, oh my god, I didn't think I was gonna like him as much as I do.
he gets so red in the face from doing that. It's funny.
And this is what I see happening. This is gonna have to lead up to a triple threat, like Ilya and Braun and Ricochet. Maybe like that would be a banger.
To do what?
I don't know. Just they don't have to fight for a championship. They can just have a rivalry because they're pissed that Braun's been doing this.
I guess.
Or it could lead to a Braun versus Ilya because they had a lot of bangers on NXT.
But are we not going to see Braun for a little while? Because he's technically suspended
He
right
was
now.
suspended and he showed up.
I guess.
And no, we're gonna see him every week.
I think I could see it becoming like a triple threat, but
I
like
think it could. I think it'd
kind
be
of like a
amazing.
street fight.
I don't know, some no disqualification. Well, triple threats already no
Because
DQ.
it can't be just like a normal match. It'd have to be something crazy
I don't know, but it's
for a
gonna be
guy that
amazing.
intense.
But he's gonna win.
Then you got the Mad Dragon in there,
I like the Mad Dragon
High
too.
Flying Ricochet,
And Ricochet, people keep sleeping on Ricochet, bro.
dude,
I
for real.
love Ricochet too.
That's why I'm mad. Why'd Braun have to do him
He
like that,
always
dude? He
puts
didn't
on
do anything.
bangers. He needs to show more love. The high flying, like he just does amazing. Like I can always remember the amazing match he had with Logan Paul. Like the
Like he has
moments.
this. Why is he not walking around with the Speed Champion?
Oh, he
Like if
can't
I
because
why?
that's specifically for X. He's
So
talked about it like not too long ago, because X specifically pays so like amount of money to only have the matches be shown on their platform. So like, why would you go up to Raw?
oh, when champions sometimes do like when they show up on the other uh brand, they still take their championships.
I don't think he'll ever show up with it.
That's
He
kind of
talked about
dumb.
it.
Why give him a championship and then not let him walk around with it?
He talked about it on in an interview, but
But anyway,
big
the
Braun
fact that
breaker.
he's the speed champion should mean something.
It should, but at least he's the speed champion. At least he got
Hmm.
that. But I can't wait to see how this story unfolds. I love me some Braun Breaker.
Moving on to this next topic. I don't know how to talk about this. Like, did you see what Chad was gonna do after Otis lost? He literally took off his belt and
They
was
really
gonna whip
like
Otis.
Pat McAfee said, like this is what you did like 30 years ago to discipline someone, not now.
Yeah.
Like what is going on here? But
It
this
wasn't like he was just gonna whip him. I mean, he was
like
gonna throw it on his back, his bare
the
back.
storyline keeps cooking, and I'm here for it. It's pure cinema, but it was it makes you hate him even more.
Thank God for both Maxine and Sammy doing their coming out and
And
stopping him
Maxine
at
finally
the
did,
perfect
yeah,
times.
finally saved.
She finally did something.
Chad
She
finally
stood
did
up.
something, and he kicked her out. Chad just told her to get the hell out of there. I want to see Tozawa do something, bro. He's not really doing much,
No,
but
not really.
this is really making the fans cheer for Otis, and I'm here for it. I love it. Finally, he's getting some love by WWE. He's involved in this, and
I
there
think
for a
Sammy
while
just
there
needs
he was
to.
just a background character, and it was really like when Chad was going against Gunther.
Yeah.
But now it's like we can wait on this whole Chad beating Sammy thing.
That's
We
why
could
I think this Chad turning heel is also good because it helps Otis become a bigger star.
because we could have a big matchup between Chad and Otis. So this whole Sammy thing could wait until like SummerSlam if they really
But
wanted
I
to.
think Sammy needs to keep cracking down on him
Yeah, I think eventually
because I
Otis
think he's
will
slowly getting to him.
turn on Chad
I
and
think
hopefully
what'll
join
end up
Sammy.
is Maxine is gonna end up slapping Chad at some point, and then he's gonna like act like he's gonna go after her, and then Otis will interfere and take him out. Although
This is what I
Tozawa, I don't
see
know what he's
happening.
gonna
We could
do.
have a big matchup because we've already heard the rumors that the Creed brothers will join Chad Gable,
Mm,
and
they're faces right now,
the,
aren't they?
the Creed brothers also have a girl. I'm sorry, but I can't remember who the girl is.
I can't remember her name.
Ivy, or I don't know what her name is, but they have a girl. So what we could
Something
see
like
is
that.
like Sammy and Otis and Tozawa and Maxime versus Chad and the Creed brothers and that girl. That would be a huge matchup.
So 4-on-4.
Yeah, that would be
Two other
huge.
factions formed, although there's a lot of factions
Yeah,
forming
man,
right now.
this whole storyline is cooking. Yeah, we're in the era of factions, bro. Like
Judgment Day,
Judgment Day,
Alpha
Bloodline, Alpha
Academy,
Academy,
the Final Testament,
Final Testament with Carrying
the
Cross.
Bloodline. I think that's it, unless I'm missing some.
Well, that's the main ones. LWO, baby. Oh,
LWO. How could we forget them?
oh,
LWO.
all my
When's
Latinos.
Andrade gonna show up too? I know
Oh,
he's on a different brand,
well,
but he's on SmackDown. But
let's talk about that after Raw because I want to talk about Andrade. Let's
what's next then? The steel cage match
talk about the
rematch
main event.
after PLE. Liv again versus Becky Lynch.
Becky did say
Steel
she
cage.
got the rematch clause in the contract, so she
Liv
used it.
Liv cooked that match. She used that cage to her advantage the whole
That was her
time.
first ever steel cage match. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It was
Although
amazing.
she technically still hasn't beat Becky one
Clean.
on one
Yeah, cause he hasn't been
clean.
clean. But did you see that the emotion that Becky had? You know, this is I don't know if you've seen, but this is practically her last match. She has her contract runs out June 1st.
She'll be back though.
Yeah,
I
we
don't think
all
it's not
assume
done.
she's gonna resign, but she hasn't resigned yet because I think she's gonna take a big break, and
Oh, she deserves it.
eventually
She's
she'll
been
come back.
carrying the women's division for a long
She'll
time.
eventually come back, and maybe the people will be more happy to see her because right now they're not so happy that she won.
Yeah.
But I don't see her going to the other promotion though. Shall not be named right now.
We're not gonna talk about that
Not
promotion.
right now. They don't
One of
deserve
your
it.
favorite wrestlers is on there though.
Yeah, we're not right now. Even though he
Okay,
just came
okay,
back.
okay. We're just gonna stick with WWE for now.
Okay, I don't want to talk about him. But this was an amazing matchup between Liv and Becky. The
And
way
it all ended with an interference from Dom yet
exactly the
again.
way it ended, man, that had me
That
cracking
was
up. That was
good.
amazing. Of course,
Dom
Dom
came
came out
out,
there. He
opened the
was
cage
trying to
for
help Becky,
Becky Lynch,
and then you got Rest of Judgment Day coming out there.
and Becky Lynch, being her stubborn self, didn't want to
Yeah,
take it. She didn't want no help. Should have just done it, but
but you got
whatever.
Finn and JD, and then you hear the, and then of course, what's been happening all
Katie
night?
comes.
We got Braun trying to run after them. In that part where
Shout out to Katie.
he just
He
bumps
just
into Dominic, bro. That was
bumps into Dominic. He took Dominic
well.
out. Not only took him out, he
He had to be
like
safe
made
with
him
it
go
because
into the
Dominic
door.
he's injured. But it was amazing how they did it, and boom, right in the face of Becky.
And then oh Lord. And then something crazy happened after that match, right before Raw ended. Which is why I think slowly and surely Liv is taking the Judgment Day away.
Just like she said, she's taking everything that she loved from her.
Liv just out of nowhere, she stares Dominic down and then kisses him.
Wow, that was
This wasn't
amazing.
no 3 second kiss either. That was like 10
I was like,
seconds.
bro, that was amazing.
And Dom, he acted like he didn't like it, but he didn't really push her away, did he?
That shit caught me off guard. I was like, what?
I
Already?
bet.
I didn't expect that
I
already.
can't wait to see the mommy versus Dom interaction when she gets back.
Oh, dude,
That's gonna be nuts.
it's gonna be Liv versus Rhea for the custody of Dominic, bro.
That's not happening. But I don't see if the Judgment Day do leave mommy. I don't see it happening until like she comes back, and then like
Yeah,
Dom somehow interferes in the match
I don't
and
know, but it
lets
was
Liv win.
amazing, dude. Let's talk about the Riz on my guy Dominic. He went from mommy to Liv, and what a player.
Low key, in
That
my
is
opinion, that's a downgrade.
downgrade,
Mommy's
dude.
always
Well,
on
yeah.
top. Mommy's always on top.
Mommy's always on top, but it's not a huge downgrade, man. Come on, Liv. She
It's not a huge downgrade, but come on, if you had Liv and Mommy in a room, who you going
What are we
to?
doing over here talking about like Liv and Rhea? Of course, we're
Sorry,
choosing mommy.
of course.
I want her to. I want to see that what she did to Nia Jack, bro.
Huh?
The Rikishi
Oh,
with their nagas,
did you
bro.
see that video? Ah, that's funny.
But yeah, this was that was an amazing way to end Raw.
It
It's
was.
just sad that we had to
It
see
left
this
us very suspenseful though.
on like Twitter and TikTok because it
Mm,
wasn't shown on USA Network because they cut it off, but it was shown everywhere else around the world. So,
yeah.
which I can't wait for it to be on Netflix. I think it's gonna be a lot better when it's on
Luckily,
Netflix.
luckily, I was able to see it because of my guy, Mr. Sandy Zapp,
Shout
who I
out to
will shout
Santi
out.
Zap, who I get all
Dude,
of
did
my
you see that
highlights
he
from.
had someone with a sign with his name on it in
Dude,
Jeddah? Did you
he's
see
had it
that?
everywhere. He had it at Backlash. Someone had
He
a
did.
sign. Yep, when Cody was coming out. Yeah, this literally I love Santi.
Santi's awesome.
and Sancho. That's one of our inspirations right there to start this
Okay,
podcast.
but hold on. I want to talk about Uncle Howdy. For real, when they gonna let him? Like, when's he coming?
Dude, I'm tired.
I've just
I'm done.
been seeing
I lost
pictures
interest.
and QR codes,
I'm done.
weird pictures,
I
videos, notes.
can't keep up with all these QR codes and stuff.
Like,
And he needs to come now before people get uninterested. Like,
completely disinterested. Because if they keep waiting, by the time he gets here, people are gonna be like, "Okay, it's good to see you, but you took so long." Like, what? What? Are we supposed to be happy now?
like I was excited for it. Now I'm like, just get it over with. Come on, show up.
When I saw the fuck, what do you call it? The sneak peek or whatever, the hint that Raw after WrestleMania,
Oh
where
yeah,
they like did the static in the top
it's been
TVs and
two,
the song was playing. I got
it's been
excited,
almost 2 months now,
and by now I'm just like,
and we still have not seen
I
him
don't know what's
again.
going on. Where's he at?
What's next? Do you think he could show up at Clash at the Castle? Well, it would be a good crowd to come out to because
Jay
you know.
wasn't on this last episode of Raw.
No, he was not, which was surprising since he was the
But
biggest
do you
baby
think they're
face.
actually gonna do Jay versus Uncle Howdy, or who do
But
you think
they
his
did
first match is gonna be?
they didn't need Jay on this. What he was also not in Jeddah because this last weekend he had one of his sons graduate from high school.
Oh, did they? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so that's why he makes sense why he didn't also go farther in the King of the Ring or have a match or anything over there in Saudi.
Yeah,
But that's why he probably wasn't on Raw. So I'm sure we'll see him back next week. But
yeah.
after getting
Anyway,
eliminated from this whole tournament and what is next for Jay? Maybe it is Uncle Howdy because it's right now it's Damien versus Drew. So he's not getting into that fold. He's not getting into Intercontinental fold.
mm-mm.
It might be Jay versus Howdy, the biggest baby face versus like a
Match
heel
for the
for the neutral.
Fireflies. Whoever wins gets the Fireflies back.
Nah, but at this point, Jay's not getting a championship, and
Sadly,
he could probably have a nice feud with Uncle Howdy.
they could give him something,
And if
just
Uncle Howdy
something.
could beat him up bad enough where he gets written off TV, and then eventually they make the comeback, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay,
That'd be cool.
because
Yeah,
we all know
yeah.
it's
We
gonna
do know
happen,
eventually they're gonna come back together.
and that's probably the only way like Jimmy can get some TV time, bro, because he wasn't doing so hot as a solo star.
Mm-mm,
He's
not
more of a tag
really.
team guy.
Not even his theme music got me like excited to see him. I like Solo's music more than I like his.
The way they repackage Solo
Taking
now,
it all.
it's giving him some aura. Like I actually look forward to seeing Solo every week on SmackDown right now. I love how he wears the red suit, the black gloves.
How quiet he was during Roman's time. I didn't see much chance of him being good, like talking wise, like he's not a soloist, but
I don't know.
being on his own kind of.
This has been good. He's been carrying the whole Bloodline story, as well as Paul Heyman, one of the best.
Oh yeah, Paul Heyman.
Whenever
He's
Roman
very good
comes
at what he
back,
does.
wow.
Do you think he's actually in danger, or do you think he's playing like
No,
a little role behind the
no,
scenes?
he's in danger. It's
I think
gonna
he's in
lead.
danger.
He's gonna come back. Roman's gonna come back, and he's Paul's gonna go join Roman.
Hmm.
We should get Paul join with Roman, and then we need a heel manager for the Solo's bloodline. What if we get his dad back, Rikishi?
Oh, that
That
would
would be
be
sick.
cool. That'd be cool. I
That would
think
be
someone
sick.
did ask him in an interview or something one time, is there like any chance of him coming back, at least for a little while? And I can't remember what he said. I can't remember if he said yes or no.
I don't know, but going back to earlier when you brought up Andrade,
Oh yeah, Andrade. I was gonna
I
ask if there was anything else you wanted to talk about.
can't wait for him to come back. I'm a huge Andrade guy, but I saw he was on vacation. But I did see last SmackDown they said he was coming back.
When though?
Well,
Like,
he's
did they
coming
say
soon.
when?
No, he just
I don't
was
remember.
returning. I don't know if it said like next week or whatever, but I know he's coming back soon. And I can't wait. Dude. I'm huge on Andrade. I just think he deserves to have a push.
Who do you
He's
think his
he,
first
if he,
rivalry is gonna
when
be?
he's in those matches, he always delivers. He's athletic. He's amazing. We need some more Latinos, getting that push. Like we need a world champ that's Latino.
We do. We have
But
one.
obviously, his first feud might be with Santos Escobar because we haven't really seen them on TV like having a nice feud. I don't know who could
But he
be,
can't take them on by himself.
but he could come
He's
back
got.
as a heel and go against Cody. Just have a match. It could become a good feud.
I
Obviously, he's probably
guess
gonna
his
win.
whole promo of him coming back makes it sound like
They're gonna build
he's
him as
kind
a
of
big star.
yeah, like he's coming back with a vengeance almost.
But because I don't know, but I'm just excited to see him. But talking about Cody, who could be his next feud? It's not gonna be Logan.
No, Logan's done with.
It's not. I don't want to see another AJ Cody match.
No,
So it could be Andrade
could be.
or some. I don't know. At SummerSlam,
Uh,
what if it's Cody Randy? It could
oh
still be. It
yeah.
could still
Have you
be
been
Cody
seeing
Randy.
people like when at Jeddah when Randy came up to him, they like stopped the like interaction between them in the specific moment when Randy was looking
He
down at
was
the
looking at the
championship.
belt.
But was that just coincidence or
No,
is that
it's
actually hinting at
happening,
something?
bro. Triple H
You
likes to
think?
do this. He does the
Are
little
we gonna get the
things.
Viper back?
And
Are
he's
we
been
gonna get him
hearing the
back?
voices in his head, bro. He's gonna turn heel. Look, he
But
came
how are we gonna
back.
set that up?
He came back, and he's lost like every single match since he came back, practically. He might be getting tired, and he's gonna be hearing the voices telling him, like, to turn and like, I hear voices in my head, and we're gonna
They
see.
talk to me.
That's
They
it. Could
understand.
either be
They
Cody,
talk to me.
because I don't see it happening at WrestleMania, and like at some point it needs to happen. Cody versus Randy for the championship, and WrestleMania is not it because it's either gonna be some like The Rock or some other big star.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do The Rock when he comes back. Are they actually gonna do Rock versus
That's why
Roman,
it's so
or are they gonna do
complicated.
Rock versus Cody?
We want Rock Roman, but remember The Rock said he wasn't done with Cody, and obviously The Rock's not gonna fight at SummerSlam. The
No,
Rock only fights at WrestleMania.
no.
So are we
That's
getting
true.
Cody Rock and then maybe Roman someone else? What if it's Roman solo? I don't know. I don't think I want to see that at
That's more like
WrestleMania.
a smaller PLE
It's like
type
SummerSlam.
thing.
That would be good at SummerSlam, but
Yeah.
but at WrestleMania and Vegas, give me Roman Rock. But we'll see.
We'll see.
But
Anything else you wanted to touch
let's
on?
do a little. I want to do like a little segment to end this. I want us to talk about our like favorite wrestlers or yeah, like wrestlers or factions that we look forward to every week.
That I look forward to?
Like, or let's talk about like the must-watch TV right now. Like
That I look forward to?
the must-watch person or faction or storyline or
Well, on SmackDown,
overall.
faction wise, I'm always excited to see what the Bloodline's gonna do.
Like
Just of how chaotic and crazy they're gonna
it doesn't
do.
have to be just SmackDown or just Raw. Like top 5 overalls, both SmackDown and Raw.
Top five? Okay.
And we gotta do this together and come to a consensus.
Come to a consensus.
This
I
is
think
this is obviously kind of well, like what Santi and Sancho do the new Heat order.
new Heat order.
Yeah, they do like a top 10 like must
What are
watch
we gonna
TV
call it?
everywhere. I don't know, but I don't want to take like the whole idea from them.
You just want to
So
do a top five?
so right for now, I just want to do top 5 and then see what we can come with later, like a name or something. But
Okay, number five.
it
I
has to
would
go in like
put.
no, you have to think who's number one, top one for this week, leading into next week that you really want to see. I think I put like Alpha Academy up there.
As top one. I was gonna put Liv Morgan,
Liv and Dominic, you right? Oh wow, yeah.
Liv and Dom right now. I want to see where that's going.
Top 5 must watch TV for next week. Number one is the Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio.
Number 2. Then
Number
number
two,
2,
we,
I would put Chat or
we
Alpha
would put the
Academy.
Alpha Academy, pure cinema cooking right now.
Mhm. They're doing very good. Number
Number
3,
three, we gotta put the Bloodline.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
can't
can't
jump
put them
over the
too far
Bloodline.
below. Number 3 is a good spot for them.
And number four, this is where it starts getting interesting.
Number 4. So 5 is the top one or number
No,
1 is
number
the
one
top one?
is like number
Okay,
one
so
must
number
see. Number
4,
one is Liv, must watch TV, Liv, and Dominic Mysterio storyline.
Live Dom,
Number two is the Alpha
Alpha
Academy.
Academy,
Number three is the
Bloodline.
Bloodline. We got to choose 4 and 5.
4, R-Truth and The Miz?
No, they're not that must
No?
watch TV every week. No, we have to include
Mm,
Braun Breaker in this list.
okay, he can be number 5.
Okay, number 5. You gave me Braun Breaker. Okay, I'll take it. Well, then number
But number
4.
4, who's gonna be number 4?
Number 4, we can choose.
Carlito? LWO?
No, I'm not really into that storyline right now.
Mm,
Like, I don't think it's must watch TV. It could either be like
Gunther?
Cody Rhodes, just in general, just because he's the champ, you want to see him, or it could
I
be
do want
like,
to see him.
or they could be like Drew McIntyre, because if he shows up, you don't know if he's going against CM Punk or he's going against Damon, or it could be Gunther.
Drew, I'm not really excited to see Drew right now.
Who are you excited to see then? You give me Braun, so
I gave you
I'll give you
Braun,
the
so I have
number
to think.
4.
Excited to see?
Like
I
what?
don't know. Name people off and see if I get
I
excited hearing about
did. I
them.
put name you Gunther. I name you Cody Rhodes. You're probably gonna. I'd say you'd probably choose someone like Logan Paul, but the problem is we don't know if we're seeing him on TV next week.
No, it's
But he
definitely
was
not
on
Logan
TV
Paul.
last week, so
He
you know what?
was.
I know what it is. Come on, baby.
Who? I don't know. Who?
With everybody saying
Of
that,
course, LA Knight. LA Knight.
Night, yeah.
I
Come
should have
on, how
thought
can we
about that one. LA
forget?
Knight.
We can't forget about the man.
So Liv and Dom,
Must watch
Alpha
TV
Academy,
top 5 right now.
Bloodline,
Hey,
LA
night,
Knight.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't say his name without doing the yeah. Come on.
It just
And
has
then
to happen.
Braun Breaker.
Hey,
Although they need to give Braun Breaker a real match. I don't want to just
yes,
see him spear someone and
but
then
that's why
done.
it is
I want it
must
to
watch TV.
duration.
Because next week on Raw, I'm sure we will get this storyline
Ricochet versus
continued,
Braun.
and then this is where they might say like, at Clash of the Castle, it's gonna be a triple threat or something like that. Crazy. You realize Clash of the Castle is only like 2 or 3 weeks away. Like, there's not very much time in between these PLEs.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we get Clash of the Castle in another two or
Clash
three
of the Castle
weeks.
is 3 weeks away, isn't it?
Yeah, another 2 or 3 weeks, and the Money in the Bank. Like, they used to be like once a month, and I feel like all these are like so close to each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got Clash of the Castle, and then we got Money
We
in the.
got Bash at Berlin too.
So
When's
first,
that?
first we got Clash of the Castle, then we got Money in the Bank, and then we got SummerSlam.
No.
Yeah,
When's Bash at Berlin?
31st of August, right after SummerSlam.
Oh, excuse me. All right.
So yeah, it's cooking. But that's it for the first ever episode of the
Yeah.
Forever Wrestling.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Hope you guys enjoyed. That's our
Be
first
sure to
ever
subscribe
episode.
and ding dong that bell.
Check it out right here on the screen. You got YouTube Forever Wrestling, X Forever Wrestling with the number 4, and then Instagram and TikTok Forever Wrestling 18.
And hopefully on YouTube you'll get weekly videos.
Weekly
Hopefully Thursday,
weekly
but
podcast
we'll try.
episodes every week, and then eventually you're gonna be getting some IRL content with some wrestling vlogs. We still
Our
have one.
personal schedules are a bit
We
crazy
still
right
have
now,
one in
but
the WrestleMania. I don't know if it'll ever get released on the YouTube.
we have a
Because
friend that's a bit camera shy.
no,
We're
it's
trying to
because
talk
there's
him
a lot of
into it,
content
but
on there that's probably we
so
should
we
not
have
be
to cut
shown.
it out.
Yeah,
If we,
that's the problem.
we'd have to be a little better at censoring stuff,
Yeah, so
or
I don't
like
know if
not.
that one will ever get shown. But
One of our, we have two friends that are very crazy.
but the future IRL content video that could be coming soon is SummerSlam, because we're potentially going to SummerSlam, so we'll see.
We, we could actually potentially have a third on here. Maybe not all the
And
time, but
maybe
every now and
potentially,
again.
now and again, we could have a third, or maybe later we could also do some watch-alongs or something with you guys. We'll see.
Yeah,
Let us know.
that'd be
Stay
cool.
tuned. But we appreciate you. Please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe.
Ding dong that bell.
Ding dong that bell if you're watching on YouTube or listening, and then whatever you listen to us on. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, make sure to add us to your library. But we appreciate it so much. That's it from Gustavo,
And from Levi.
and
Why
we
you
out
say it
of
like that?
here. Peace
Bye.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.